Alright, going live. And, well, now. And because I'm not too familiar with this system yet. Okay, that looks pretty good. I've actually already started the game. I've been playing it for a little while. In fact, I think I might actually do. Let me see if I can do. Except I can't move it up for some reason. Oh, there we go. No, I don't want to do that. No, over. Stop that. It's no good. It's not letting me do it from the bottom for some reason. What a pain. Every time I try to bring it up here. Come on. No, I want it from the corner. Why can't you understand what I'm trying to do? You stupid thing. Fine, I'll just shrink it down a little bit. If I do this. Come on, click on the edge. There you go. God, you're sure dumb, aren't you? Kind of dumb. Actually, no. I don't really care about that. Actually, I just realized I don't even think it actually plays from... No, that's not what I want. I'm gonna stop my computer then. Okay, fine. I guess that's gonna go bye-bye. I just... Where is the cord? Where is the cord? The cord is missing. Oh, there you are, you little devil. Hiding in the back. And why is that there? I just realized I wasn't wearing my microphone for a while. So, yeah, I'm not even sure you could even hear me or not. Also, wait, do I have anyone chatting in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I don't know why it said 1. Maybe it's just a glitch. Doesn't seem that anyone left a comment. Oh, you little motherfuckers. Okay, I'm gonna fuck you guys up. Well, that didn't do very much to them. It's really not worth using a top attack, though, to get rid of them. At this point, these become more of a nuisance more than anything else. Especially considering the fact that they just won't stay still. I mean, if you're going to attack me, can you at least stay still so that way I can take you out? Please, thank you kindly. I mean, I doubt he's going to cause any damage. I'm actually surprised that hammer arm is not an attack. Nice. Deadly Kong's a pretty powerful Zoid, but he is a Kong type, so... Might as well cover some HP while I'm at it. I don't anticipate they're going to last another turn. Although this motherfucker might end up dodging every single one of my attacks because he's a hateful little git. Ha! Serves you right. And of course, there's filling stuff in here, so I need to turn my fan on. Not that much. Crap, I think I just unplugged it by accident. No, that was my DS falling. Never mind. Also, something else disappeared. No, I don't want to touch them. Something fell underneath my lamp. Ah, there it is. Would you stay still, you little mother... Okay, so what I've been fighting with is this cap for the headphones for a piece of it I just don't need. I think it's for not the... It's for the headphone, not for the microphone. And I took that off. I dropped it by accident, and I've been struggling to get it back ever since. Oh, it's like I just jumped into some sort of meeting or something. Maybe I'll actually find the Zoid I want, which is either Terrace Bomb or... There we go. So this is probably going to take me 3 turns. Based on my past experience. I actually probably should consider taking out the... that other Zoid whose name I can't remember. The Green Ramos. Heavy Ramos. However you say Rhinoceros, so Ramos. Well, that's how I'm going to pronounce it anyways. Ramos. Because I want to get another Zoid core from them. And again, I only need to keep one of them around, I think, to get the... Yeah, I was afraid of that. I think it actually used to be... Oh, you little motherfucker. You piece of shit. Oh, you little... He dodged it. This might actually end up taking 6 damn turns. That does not make me happy. But it's my fault. I should have taken out the Heavy Ramos to begin with. If I hadn't, then he wouldn't have been able to do that. So yeah, we're already into the second turn. I'm just going to focus on taking at least one of these guys out. Alright, let's see how you like this. Well, at least if I have insufficient EP to do it, then he most definitely does. That was actually some pretty solid. How is he able to do that twice? What is going on here? How come he has more EP than I do? Usually the wild Zoids end up having less skills than the player. Well, that's a problem. They sure are fighting back. I hate to say it, but all I can do is just keep trying to hit the other ones. That'll give me the best chance I have of being able to actually get the data. At least I think that's how it works. It could be random, though. Not data, I want the Zoid core. I mean, same difference. Yeah. I'll just wait. Oof. Wow, I didn't think I'd get a second shot. That's quite an energy drain. Maybe I'll be able to take out the cannon turret. Ah, fuck. These guys are just, like, chilling in the back. They are so annoying. Alright, I had about enough of you. Oh, you little mother. Keep saying that. Keep calling it fuckers. And they are. They are fuckers who keep dodging my attacks, and that does not make me happy. Would you just die with dignity already? Or die without, just die. I just want your Zoid cores. Alright, now I can maybe play some target practice here. Ha! Now I'm starting to get hits. It's like they've just given up. Oh, I might actually be able to use that special tech. Yeah, but it's not really worth the risk. I want the H2 core. Not H2, I think it's G2. I don't remember what it's called. I want that special Zoid core that will allow me to build in one of those guys. And that's done. I don't want a super small Zoid core. Well, I mean, I kind of figured that might happen. But I'm not happy about it. Okay, Garaga. He's the one who has new skills. Well, he grew a level, but he didn't get any skills. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, there's a small possibility I might end up running to either some terrace bombers. Why are you calling them sea strikers? They're called sinkers. I just realized that. I don't know. Maybe whoever did the translation liked it, or maybe sinker and sea striker means the same thing in Japanese. Oh, I'm heading right towards a trap. That's not kosher. That's no good. That's not point. No, no. What are you fuckers doing? You're just a bunch of mogas. Fine. I'll try to destroy you all in one turn. No mercy. Might end up regretting this. Actually, that could be overkill. I probably could have used Electron Bite thing and been done with it, but at the same time, I feel like choosing violence because I don't want to battle a bunch of mogas and I'm being forced to, and that does not make me happy. Dude, you're not even going to be able to cause any real damage. 50-50. Well, that's interesting. So that indicates that pad has a shock cannon hidden inside. It makes me wonder how a redesign, if they make a redesign for the new lines, will look like. Like, will they make the shock cannon look more obvious? Because as things stand right now, the current model, it just looks like it's a patch for a missile launcher that they never made movable. Anti-air pro. Good. Aerial Zoids have been nothing but a complete nuisance. That's actually going to come in handy, but probably going to end up keeping that skill for a while. He might actually be worth picking on. Let's go ahead and see. Yeah, I'm not interested. You can go. Alright, for me watching, I'd probably want me to speed up. Bunch of Zabbits. I have nothing to do with you. You can do whatever you want. Let's check these two, though. Man, I am just having no luck finding any terrorist bombers. Just a bunch of Zabbits. Fine. I doubt they're going to cause any real damage. Their Zabbits are more of a nuisance more than anything else. I don't like them. They don't like me. Wait, how is Bite Thing more accurate than the Magnum? Oh, it's technically in the game it's called a hyper cannon. Whatever. That makes me wonder. Well, duh, of course the game system won't completely think through logically. I need to try installing anti-air weapons on these guys, but I need to actually find them first. $38 versus 42, yeah. Plus, it's actually a pretty strong Vulcan, too. Okay, you want to smoke? Now you get the fire. I have to admit, though, Zabbit looks really cool in that color with the black and the violet caps. I actually kind of regret now not getting the Genesis Zabbit a little bit. A little bit. The thing is, I didn't have money then, and, well, now that I think about it, I don't really have it now. Oh, we might actually run to some new formations. Hey, you! You aren't allowed in here! You punks! Why did you come here? We came to take back the Zoids you stole. Prepare yourself. We've been found out. No matter, because we'll destroy you right here. Oh, don't count on it, you motherfuckers. Let's see here. 3 dark poisons, 3 Gysax. Are you kidding me? You're gonna be squashed like bugs. I'll use friendship just in case. I don't expect this battle to last very long though. I might even be able to take them out in one hit. Bye-bye. Wow, he actually took that. Congratulations. Yep, he got shot. I'm gonna guess that's probably what he said. That's what they said in Zoids Legacy too. Usually when it's just a random bandit. So far, these guys are no threat. I'm a firing my laser! I actually hit something with it too. Wow, that did nothing. That did peanuts. 3, 2. Oh, you motherfucker. You little. How did you even dodge that? I don't even understand how he's even still alive. I think I got him this time, though. I want to see how long these guys last and if I can use that hyper scissor attack. I've been meaning to try. I don't expect them to last that long. Like I said, squish like a bug. Oh. I forgot about that weakness. I have to admit, I think the Black Rimless is better off being used in the front. I might have to find Zoids that are better. It's not really worth energy. I'll just wait for them to come up front. 2 out of 19. How much do I have? I'll have to check again. I'll have to see if I'm generating energy or not by using the shock cannon. I might not actually get to see it during our tenor. But that's okay. Bye-bye. Well, he might actually survive that. Maybe no bye-bye. I just want to see if the electron bite thing will take him out in one hit. Which it did, promptly. And Treacle Breaker was definitely overkill. There should still be others around here. Don't let your guard down. Don't let your guard down, Ruji. Sure thing, Katona. Hey, Ruji! Don't get so cozy with Katona. Right then. Let's find Garga a girlfriend. Other than Katona, who's obviously not into him. And let's keep moving. If I remember correctly from the anime, Katona was in Garga because he's headstrong. And I think because he smells. Cool. I might actually be able to get some black runes this way. Nope. Let's see if I can get around with this guy without battling. There we go. For me, it's just not worth it. It won't really gain me anything. I won't get much in the way of experience. Um, it's not like it's not data I don't already have. And you guys are getting way too big for your britches. Okay, bitches. I'm gonna just leave you broken in the ditches. I just remembered I have to also put dishes away before I go to bed. I might actually be turning off in an hour. That's kind of the one good thing about not having a current viewers is I'm not really laying anyone down. Ha, serves you right. I'll be sure to run you over on the way back. It could be kind of funny if I did that to a... What are they called again? Can't deal. That'd be so funny if I did to a Dillo Force, but none of the other super small Zoids. Let me actually see if I can get enough energy to do that. I expected to squish them way before then. Unfortunately, only Gun Tiger and Saber Lion are the only super small Zoids that were ever put into the games, which is strange. But then again, Heligunner and Spinostepper were never put into the games either. Poor Spinosapper and Hellygunners. I think both of them are pretty neat designs. Funny enough, Black Rimos never even got a Japanese release outside of Heavy Rimos and a limited edition release. So I find it funny that he got into the game but not Heldygunner, which makes me wonder if originally what was supposed to happen was Heldygunner was not supposed to get a release, and Black Rimos was supposed to get a full release. Yeah, there's nothing really here that's interesting. Fine, be that way. Stupid is, stupid does, as the saying goes. Although they'd probably be able to give me a bit of trouble. They're almost definitely going to dodge my attacks. Eventually, at least. Huh. Serves you right, motherfucker. Oh, no, no. One more cat. One more row. One more row. I guess that's what I got for doing that. I'm hoping that maybe I can take out all of them in one turn and just put an end to this. Put them out of my misery. I doubt I'm going to have such luck. Wow, I actually hit that one. That's amazing. Bye-bye. See what else is down here. Oh, we got something. Supercharger. Huh, so far I'm making pretty short work of this place. I'm more interested in getting the tortoise. Shockwave. I'm just curious. Oh, I guess that's all I got. So the Shockwave. Oh, I think Shockwave revives. Or is it heal? I don't remember what it does. Luckily, the com type is pretty reasonable. Really, I barely even touched them. Could you give me more to fight than just Killer Domes? Although Killer Dome is a pretty useful Zoid, I will admit that. It actually has a lot of weapons for its size. Wow, he just came right at me. Fine. And I can't believe I'm already getting sleepy. Oh, you motherfucker. I was just thinking, well, dodge that. I was really hoping I could, like, finish this in one turn, but these guys just... What can I say? They don't want to die. They want to start a fight, but they don't want to get killed in it. No, actually, I'm going to still just recover some EP. I'm going to go after the ones in the back. If I remember correctly, I think that the hyper scissors attack can actually hit targets in the back. Not that I'm going to find out right now. Because Mii's actually putting in pretty good work. I might not even be able to get through. At least not without shooting these guys up anyways. Wow, he actually managed to survive that. That's pretty amazing. Wow, that's pretty durable. I don't think I actually managed to disable him though. Which sucks. Nope. Well, maybe. No, I managed to hit one of them at least. Yeah, I'd say I was not successful. Yeah, I'm still way off. I guess I should probably use friendship at this point. Start getting some health back. Wow. He actually took that pretty well. I didn't expect him to take that. Well, that's the end of that one. Finkel breaker time. Bye-bye. Huh. Shell actually took that pretty well. Five. Oh, nice. Oh, that is so cool. Wow, 403. That Moga got shredded. There's nothing left of that tortoise. Or worm. That thing is powerful. I have to admit, that was a really cool animation. I'm going to try to get the Z data for the bomber. That could help with hitting aerial targets easier, hopefully. We'll see. Wow, you're sure pretty effective at hitting, that's for sure. Plus, maybe aerial Zoids will have more accuracy against other aerial targets. At least that's kind of my guess. 90% chance, it said. 90% chance, and he still managed to dodge it. Ha! Both of them got hit. Serves them right. Not so dodgy right now, are you, Mr. Sir Dodges a lot? Well, definitely never be able to move now. It might be best just trying to hit one of them with more accuracy. I know that he'll be able to use it next turn if all spells, and that'll be the end of them. Alright, I have a 50% chance. $57. Well, it'll have to do. $54. Yeah, I'll take the 54 chance. All right. Finally, I can build a pair of them. Well, probably. I'll still have to train them up, though. All right, I'm actually going to go back and I'm going to build those terrace bombers. And hopefully I won't run into any more of these clowns, but of course I did. Okay, you motherfuckers want to fight so badly? Or should I say die so badly? Be my guest. The bright, on the other hand, at this rate, I should have plenty of hammer rock cores, which is great because I kind of want to build like an army of them. So, I guess there is that. Because hammer rocks are probably one of the best small Zoids in the game. Or, well, anywhere for that matter. They're one of the best small Zoids ever created, aside from the. What was it called again? Aside from the Snipe Master and the blocks. No, on second thought, I think I should just try to focus on that double sorter that's out on the side. And then I can just use hyper scissors to just shred the others. And I admit that there's a possibility of dodging, but okay, 54. I'm going to go ahead and go for the higher accuracy. Take my chances. Well, I know that I can still hit the target in the back. I admit I don't know for certain that hyper scissors will actually hit, though. But now I'm kind of invested. Oh, nice. 99% chance. Huh. Oh my goodness. My ADHD brain. I almost completely forgot that I'm heading out the cave. So I almost actually headed back. And why aren't you? No, I don't want to save data. Keep going. Yeah, I kind of figured that might happen. The thing is, I can actually afford to just ram through with Wild Abandon, so fuck them. What, you guys daft or something? Actually, Stealth Viper is also worth building too. I mean, I'll have the strongest weapons, but they are armed with a good variety of them. And I do like a good variety of weapons. Ha! At this rate, I'll get straight to the cannon tortoises. Like I said, not the most powerful. Man, that's two dodges. Wow, that did nothing. Ouch. I'm more worried about the beam gun, though. Yeah. I just hope you're ready to get yourself turned to mulch. You survive the first part of the battle, but you're not going to survive the war. Just remember, guys, I did give you a chance to get away, but you wouldn't take it. You just had to be it big tough guys. Had to be a big shot, and now you're gonna get shot. I just wonder if, since they cannot move, that means their dodge ability goes to 0. I mean, that could be just a coincidence. Oh, I love that ability. Ability to just shred them to pieces is so useful. Finally, actually looks good in that color. I love looking at the color. It's actually a bit of a shame that they don't all share the same faded army green, because then it would look a lot like Garantula, and I love Garantula's color scheme. That doesn't look bad. Blue and the black, white. Hey, that looks a little bit like the coloration. It looks a little bit like the original Japanese release. I think it's a little bit darker than that. And violet and brown. Ooh, I like Operation Desert Storm here. But I'm going to go with the original for now. Basically, they don't change the colors by the looks of it. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and look at that. Let's actually do a comparison to see how similar that is to the original Japanese release Terrace. Because it might actually be. Okay, let's try Puteris. I think that's how it's spelled. What, you daft or something? Actually, come to think of it, the silver terraces actually look a lot like it too. Man, why can't I find any images of it? Yeah, it it almost looks a little bit like, almost looks a little bit like an alternative take on what the new Japanese release Terrace would have looked like if they had decided not to go with blue. Unfortunately, there's like Google just does not understand what I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm looking for this. I'm not looking for graphics though. It almost looks like a bluish black, where it's just more of a charcoal black and white, and this is more silver. And that's from what few images I could find of it. Like there's like no images of the um no, I don't want to do that. There's like almost no imagery. It's all blue terraces. I can find like no images of what it's supposed to look like. But I think that's just because Google is just being stupid. But then again, I really haven't found any better browsers. Also, why is it on shop? Is it on shopping setting? No, that's just how it is. I guess it's trying to like create more business since it's like it doesn't. It's just going. I don't do what I gotta do. Blah, blah, blah. Ugh, so stupid. Fine, let's try it. Maybe if I do this. Yeah, but the only way for me to find it is by doing this. By going on the fucking. I can't believe that's my best, but yeah. Um, it actually almost looks like a dark navy blue. Like really dark navy blue, whereas this is more charcoal. So it's really not even close to the coloration. Um, I would say it's not a homage. And that's a shame. Because I actually do like the color scheme of the original Japanese release. And boy, did they miss a opportunity there. But oh well. I'll probably still want to like change around the weapons and such. Or change around their armor. But for now, it is what it is. Also, I just remembered something. Well, that depends on whether or not I can actually find any thrusters, which I don't think I can. So never mind. I was thinking of actually seeing if I can find some boosters. Assuming that. Um, oh. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna give. Wait, am I not allowed to change? I just realized something. I actually don't see Athel. Maybe I'm not allowed to change him. Oh, here we are. There we go. No, that's not what I'm going to do. I mean, I still suck at the controls. And depending on how much energy I have, well, actually, no, it depends on how long the energy lasts. I might actually consider upgrading the weapons too. We'll see. And the armor. Actually, let me see if I even have enough of that. It might not hurt to actually buy some while I'm here, and then add it after the fact if need be. Let me just see if I even have it, which I might or might not. So I do have some plating. I guess I'll buy another couple of those. It might actually be worth doing so. Assume I even have any. Oh. High surface plating. Well, in that case, it might be worth going back. I think for now, it'll just end up being too heavy for what I have to carry them. Weight 10. Well, actually, let's see how much the armor weighs. Okay, I'm looking for terraces. $10. Okay, not bad. I guess it's just more expensive. That's nice to know. Might even consider making upgrades to everyone too. Nice. Yeah, actually, okay. I just realized this. The longer that you end up. Oh, that's interesting. Never mind. I guess it must be like a skill. Oh, that's pretty cool. I remember having a machine gun from the previous game. I just love looking at the weapons. I'm gonna try equipping them to as many different Zoids as possible. Because I do generally think it's not a bad idea. I think it's worth the time and effort to put in necessary to put in order to make it happen. I'm going to see how they do without it at first. He actually does not need it yet. He's taken like no damage. I think only the small Zoids actually need it. Even these guys here haven't. taking too much damage. But only the small Zoids. That's not what I'm going to do. Okay, if I just do that. There we go. I wonder if it'll allow me to... Oh, this is even better. If I just use the mouse, that's going to be so much faster. This should make them a lot more durable. Trouble is, I only have so much left. And she's actually takes almost no damage so far. But I am running out of surface plate. Let's see how many more I can get. I'll just go with 3. I still think it's worth investing in long term. But I don't want to use up all my money all at once if I can help it. Huh, poor Volga. I haven't used them for a while. Probably won't until I have a permanent staff or crew. You get the idea. Until I permanently have enough people to man a 6-person team. That's it. Last one. Can I equip this guy? Yeah, I guess not. That's okay. Ow. Man. I don't know how people can wear these headphones all day and not end up burning or squishing or compressing their ears off. Wow. Actually, this could be a good way to test these guys out. Let's see how effective they are. That's it? That's all that caused? 6? Fuck. It seemed like a good idea at the time. 28's not bad. That's still pretty disappointing, though. I mean, like, that did almost nothing to them. This could be a problem against manned targets. I might end up having to consider strengthening the weapons before moving on. Or equipping them with a more powerful weapon like a shot cannon, if that's even possible. Oh, I know it is, actually. I tried that earlier. I looked at their weapon slots earlier. It'll take up probably most of the weight, but I think it could be worth a worthy investment. Oh, that reminds me. I do have... It might actually be better to use a buster tortoise instead. At least from here on out. Let's see if I can consolidate them. That's not bad. It's not great either. It just kind of is what it is. Overall, I haven't been very impressed. I'm gonna have to do something about their weapons. Try to see if I can not strengthen them. Could be worse, could be better. Max EP. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, there we go. 7 out of 15. Of course, that starts out with a little less than half. And that's interesting. No longer called air raid. And that costs 7. And that costs 3. It might actually be worth checking to see if I could not attach a shot cannon in the future. In the meantime, I'm going to see if I can get some more Black Rumouses too. Oh, I have an idea. I actually do have a Buster Tortoise. Yeah, but he could run out of weaponry. I mean, he could run out of ammunition. I hate to say it, but now's not the opportunity to do that. And plus, I want to keep the equipment. I don't want to change out the equipment. Or swap out equipment if I can help it. I think that's the only shot cannon I have, as far as I'm aware of. And I don't think I have enough money to buy another just yet. So I'll just keep things the way they are for now. Wow, he actually survived that. That was impressive. Ah, you little devil. I actually thought that would be the end of him. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's see if I can take out those 2 targets at once. Nice. Good boys. Staying still so that way I can attack you. I just realized I could just use the shotgun and not have to worry about accuracy. At this point, I probably do actually have enough money to buy a shot cannon. Still a question, of course, of whether or not there's still the question of whether or not it'll fit. I mean, not if it will take up too much weight or not. Yeah, that's what I mean. Nice thing is I can now retreat from battle anytime I want because I have the speed advantage. So now I just need to buy a shot cannon. Actually, Buster Tortoise might not even be able to equip. Kind of is what it is. But with any luck, I should be able to. I actually do have another. That's nice. Oh, I probably should also check to see how much weight. Wow, I got lucky. Oh, I just realized I could have actually changed the pilot around the same time. Okay, well, I'm an idiot. A sleepy idiot. But an idiot nonetheless. Okay, so now we're gonna do this. Now we have the Buster Tortoise. I might end up changing his color to Buster Tortoise's color too. But whatever. I should probably afford to do that now. Hopefully it won't run out of energy. That's the problem with it being tortoise. He does have nothing but energy intensive weapons. But the shock cannon should help compensate for that. And again, I have flying types, so now I should be able to outspeed just about anyone. Oh, except for maybe that. Oh, nope, even that works. Now I kind of have a home advantage. This is nice. This means I can just scout between different parties. And... No, there we go. Look for formations that actually have something I want. Or just scout out formations, period. I can... And anyways, that's kind of my advice, is definitely have at least one or two flying types. If you do that, you'll be able to like control when you engage and such against wild formations, at least. For the most part. Okay, so let's see here. 71, 71, 84. It might not cause enough damage, though. Yeah, 19's pretty pitiful. But on the other hand, I was able to shoot one of them down, so... There's that, at least. Might just want to actually see if they survive this turn, which is looking highly unlikely. It might be worth seeing if I can get a Buster Cannon set. Well, not Buster Cannon, but whatever. High caliber beam gun set. Yeah, I actually thought you might dodge that one. Serves you right, motherfucker. Should have ran away while you had the chance. And I was going to let him go too. Maybe this is just the birds coming home to roost for all those fights I've been picking with wild Zoids trying to pilfer their Zoid cores. I don't. I think there's also a flying formation that also has a black bonus too. Haven't seen it though. $71, $81. It might be actually kind of worth destroying them one at a time. Wait, did he just dodge that one? Are you kidding me? $74, $61, $54. It might actually be worth seeing if I can destroy him, which, as usual, does not work that way. At least 8 dodged it too. I guess that kind of makes it even then. Maybe actually be worth getting some more parts then. Damn, that did almost nothing to him. $84. I'm sure it's higher than it would be using the shot cannons. Yeah, that's about the only downside to using a Buster Tortoise. $68, $74. That should be enough to take him out. Except for the heavy armor blocking 99% of it. Can't believe I actually managed to survive all that. Alright, I've had just about enough of you. Huh, talk about overkill. I asked for parts. I thought that's what I used. I used data gather? I guess anything's possible. I think I'll just keep them as is. Hmm. Might be actually worth considering putting them up front instead, since they're apparently better at using melee weapons. Wow, he went straight towards me. Which is actually fortuitous, because I still want a certain type of core. And since it doesn't seem to matter which one I kill first, I'm going to try to get rid of those ones first. Of course, it looks like their heavy armor is problematic. This might actually take longer than I would like to. Ooh, not bad. That might actually turn out to be overkill. Wow, no way. You actually managed to survive that? That's crazy. Damn. Maybe I should have used the heavy beam cannon instead. I might have had better accuracy if I did. Luckily, they don't seem to be causing any damage. Not bad. You gotta be kidding me. He dodged that? Of course he did. And now I have nothing left. Well, not enough to be able to damage him at least. Okay, you want to be Mr. Tough Guy? Be Mr. Tough Guy. Okay, let's see you survive this. Oof. 62. 75. Yeah, but except that will use up like all the EP. It's not really worth it. Well, luckily I dodged everything too. Let's see what that does. Huh. I have to admit the attacks on Deadly Kong are pretty amazing. I don't see why I shouldn't be able to win this turn. I should be able to take them out one at a time at this point. Okay, wow, that's some heavy armor. I thought for sure that would be enough, but shows what I know. But I don't see why I can't make my way through these guys. Oh, what am I thinking? These guys have the heaviest armor, so they're going to be the most annoying. naturally. And this should take him down. And we're done. Of course I got the parts I was looking for. I mean, the only way to basically build another is to just keep encountering them. Actually, I'm getting tired. I'm gonna save here. I have to empty the dishwasher before I can even go to bed, so I'm just gonna call it a night.